Unlock the power of cryptocurrency with Orange Brick Road as your guide. The homepage provides an overview of our services: crypto education, consulting, trading, tax, bookkeeping, loans, real-world assets, estate planning, scam recovery, and more. Explore our comprehensive courses tailored for beginners to advanced crypto enthusiasts. Our team of experts offers personalized consulting across all aspects of crypto, including everything from how to purchase your very first crypto coin, the importance of security, reporting requirements, and the latest developments in the decentralized finance world. Join our thriving community, attend events, and network with like-minded individuals. Stay up to date with our blog covering the latest crypto trends and analysis. Get started today by enrolling in a course or booking a consultation. Navigate the crypto world with confidence. Orange Brick Road, your path to understanding.
Oh, it's almost 1:01. We're late. Geez, what's going on here? It's, of course, the Crypto Hour of Power. We've got Brandon in the studio, mate. Great to see you, my friend.
Likewise.
Look, you've got your normal caffeine going on. I love this. Okay, you get your coffee, you get your Red Bull, but you're a healthy man. There's a water there as well.
That's right.
Yeah, okay.
Exactly. It's all about balance.
That's right. Hey, we've got a special guest star on the old telephone, haven't we?
Yes, we do. Today we have got Heidi from Ready Books Plus. Heidi is a part of the OBR team in Orange Brick Road, but she obviously runs her own business.
Sure.
She just, basically we just outsource stuff to her, so she's fully tooled up in the crypto world. Just a couple of disclaimers. Heidi is a bestie.
Right.
I've known her for pretty much ever, and she is one of these people that I can't corrupt. As much as
you are trying,
to. Yes, I have been for over 20 years. But as a result of that, certain people in your life you shouldn't be able to corrupt. And bookkeeper and someone that's, liaisons with the authorities, being the Australian Tax Office, they're the people that you don't really want to be able to corrupt them anyway, which is sad, because we all hate the government. This is a fact of life. And also the second part of the disclaimer is that... how can I put this? Heidi played up on a school night.
Dear.
Yes, that's right. She's a little bit hungover today. She told me not to mention that, but it's literally the first thing I'm going to say. Well, the second thing, actually. So anyways, how you going, Heidi? How you doing there, Heidi? You hanging in?
Oh, yeah, I'm great. Thanks for sharing.
Good, mate. Well, mate, you want to play hard, you've got to do these things, right?
Oh, I'm too old to play hard.
Yes, you're definitely no spring chicken, mate. All right. Well, throwing straight into it, just give it a bit of an introduction to yourself, your business, what you do, and then we'll go into how you got into crypto and stuff like that, it being a crypto show. So fire away, mate.
I fell into accounts years ago. I think a lot of people that do accounting just fall into it. So I just sort of worked my way through, studied, and the last job that I had, I was financial controller looking after our New South Wales truck dealerships, and that was in Sydney. Moved over here in 2020, just in time for COVID. And no one was looking to employ, so I decided to start my own business. So that's how Ready Books Plus came about. I'm a registered BAS agent, and I like doing all the boring accounting stuff that nobody else enjoys doing.
Yeah,
and crypto.
That kind of is true, mate, because, I've met a few nerds in my time. And you're definitely up there when it comes to bookkeeping. Like, you sort of, I don't know, it's like gravy to you, mate. You sort of love it, which is kind of weird and a bit psychotic. But we do need people like you,
That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
Necessary evil for the government, and emphasising the word evil, right? All right.
Yep, it's a necessary. I'll agree with you on that one.
Right, just not the evil part. Fair enough.
Not live, no.
Yeah, cool. So you're pretty much a normie, and so how did you step into the crypto world?
Well, that would be a friend of mine that introduced me to that.
Wow, do you have
by
friends?
The name of, I do. You just claim to be one.
Right.
Claim, I love that.
Yeah, so
Just spot on.
you you introduced me to crypto, and the first time you did, when was that? About 2018. I should have jumped in a bit more than I did at that time.
Yep.
It wasn't until a couple of years later that I sort of got more involved, and then basically, surprisingly, just did what you thought was a good idea and went with that. And since then, I've started looking into it a bit more myself and learning a bit more about the crypto space and just getting more involved.
Yeah, right. So you had great leadership is basically all I heard out of that, mate.
Of course you heard that.
Yeah, so as a result of that, obviously, me being in the crypto sphere, I've sort of, when someone says, hey, I need a nerdy bookkeeper, I've gone, hey, ring Heidi. She knows what she's doing. So over the last couple of years, that's what you've been doing. And, sort of you've been going through the learning process yourself about, how to keep the books, and how the different systems work and all that sort of stuff. How have you found that evolution?
Well, you're always evolving no matter what you're doing. So being a new space, there's just more to learn. So I did some investigation into bookkeeping. I do my general accounting, bookkeeping type work, but then I also help people out with preparing their tax reports for their tax accountants at the end of the financial year. So I'm not a registered tax agent, but I help people prepare their tax return in readiness so that they just basically hand over a package, and the accountants shouldn't need to spend any more time than just reviewing and making sure everything looks fine to them.
Yeah, it's a good way so you can sort of liaise with the client and go through things and then be talking to, say, because I know that you've got 3 different tax accountants that you lodge with depending on the person.
Yeah, there's 3 in the crypto space that I deal with, and yeah, exactly. It just sort of depends on the person. It's always good for people to have choices, but some people click better with other people, so I'll recommend all 3, but let them sort of go from there.
Yeah,
it's good to have accountants. There's not a huge amount of accountants in this space. A lot of them don't want to know about it.
Yeah.
So, and then it's good to have a number of them that are involved, because everyone's learning, and how you apply rules to certain things. Some things are still a bit of a grey area, so to be able to liaise with different people and get their points of view, it's good to then sort of come to a conclusion that makes sense to everybody and move forward with that.
Yeah, fully agree. Anything you can make it easier for the government to steal money off you, it's always a good thing. The reason that we're doing this for you, because obviously tax is coming up and all that, and it's tax is important, or as I like to put it, theft, is a way of, and I'm introducing it to all my clients consistently, because I don't want them. All my journey is I've done pretty much everything wrong in crypto, and I teach people how not to do all the things wrong that I've done. And one of the major things that I think you can agree with, Heidi, is I'm not very good at keeping books. Right, so I know that you've got about 7 or 8 years of unlodged information that I've piled on you, and you and Aaron are going to spend the next 1.5 years of your life trying to work it all out. But for people that are just getting into crypto or investments, that sort of thing, I mean, how important is it to keep these books, or can you retrospectively go back and use your public address and then sort it out through it? What would be your advice to people that are just starting out or have been in it for a while about keeping the correct books and all that thing that's necessary?
Firstly, obviously, you would talk to everyone about making sure they've got their private keys and all of their information. So making sure there's a clear record of absolutely every wallet or anything that you have transacted in. So any wallet or any exchange, making sure that you know because quite often when people sort of start out in the space, they'll do a bit of this and they'll do a bit of that, and they'll create a wallet here and they'll do something here. Generally, you'll have one, maybe two exchanges, so that's easy. But then there might be all sorts of wallets all over the place, and people actually forget that they have things. So first and foremost, make sure you have all of that information in one space. There are systems that you can use online. There's quite a few out there now where you do pull all the data into the system. So you connect most wallets and exchanges you can connect with an API. Yep. So then it pulls all of the data in. So transactionally, I think it would be rather difficult for people to keep a record of absolutely every transaction that they do in a spreadsheet or something like that. So there are online tools that you can use that do that pull your data in, and then there's some that are specific to creating tax reports. So yeah, retrospectively, yes, you can pull all the data in, but it's good to keep track of absolutely every wallet and exchange you have, and then anything unusual, keep a record of it. If something unusual happens or something out of the ordinary, or if you are making payments to somebody outside, like just transferring from your wallet to them for something, you might be paying for services, you might be buying a second-hand lounge, and you transfer them whatever crypto they're happy to get paid in. Just keep a record of those sorts of things, because when you see them as a transaction, you've got no idea what they are.
Yeah, I'm hearing you. But the only thing I sort of get out of everything you just said then was the benefit of keeping good records is being able to have them records to lower your tax.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah, because if you don't have them records, then obviously you're paying the maximum. So there are ways of writing off certain gains, through your business or how you register it. Is that about right, Heidi? There's different ways of sort of minimising your tax?
There is with everything, though. So it's just a matter of being aware of how it works and what you can do to minimise it. And one of those things is, like you said, make sure you've got the record. So anything that you can claim, you can claim. You might be using your crypto to buy business, like purchases for your business. Yeah. So keep records of that. Keep all of your information, because if you don't, then you can't claim it.
Yeah, that's right.
Just because you've paid in crypto doesn't mean, it doesn't become part of your real world.
Yeah. I can't remember the actual time periods, because it's a progressive or degressive tax system. It's something like if you buy and sell crypto within the first 12 months, it's like 38% capital gains. And then after 2 years, it goes to 32. After 3 years, it goes to 26. After 4 years, it goes to 22 or 18 and stays flat thereafter. Is that about right?
As far as I know, capital gains tax, if you purchase something, whether it's crypto or stocks or anything like that, if you purchase something and sell it within 12 months, you pay tax on the full gain. Okay. If you buy something and sell it after 12 months, if you've held it for 12 months and then sell it, then it's reduced. So the gain is reduced by 50% and you pay tax on that. Disclaimer, I'm not a registered tax agent, so anything that I believe, you need to go and confirm with your tax agent.
Alrighty, cool. Disclaimer, I'm not either.
You're definitely not, mate. I can guarantee that.
I wish I was with the Australian Tax Department. I'd just abolish every level of the building. Anyways, digressing.
I'll digress, actually. I want to throw something in, if I may.
Sure.
We had an interesting conversation yesterday during one of our shows, The Greater Wealth.
Yep.
And we were
Great
talking.
show.
It is a great show. I love that show. And, I actually brought up the point that at the moment when it appears, that with what's going on with the US dollar, if it does collapse and it does disappear and it doesn't become what everything's based on anymore, does that mean it wipes out all debt? Now, if that's the case, geez.
Wow.
Thinking about this, taxation, just thoughts, just throwing it out there.
All right, well, let's all
I think
start
it'll
cheering
be-
for the demise of Western civilization, shall we?
Well, it'll help us with our tax.
I'm up for it. Sorry, Heidi, what were you going to say, mate?
I think it'll be interesting to see what happens because it's inevitable. It's just the timing with everything that's going on.
I'm so
The
glad to hear
BRICS
that.
nations are growing. That
Yep.
it's an absolute. So I'm actually really interested to see how that plays out.
Yes, we live in interesting times,
We do.
Righty, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go to a song, and what I've done, because I've got a girl on today, is we're trying to play all girl songs, all right? I just had the idea on the car on the way here. I'm like, oh, that'd be a good thing.
You should be pleased at this, honestly, because he doesn't normally think this far forward. I'm pretty impressed, actually. He must absolutely love you, Heidi. What can I say?
Oh,
He's had a few years. Grow on.
Dear.
you've worn me down. Well, the first song is Torn by Natalie Imbruglia, and she was smoking hot in the day. And then she got married to the guy from Silverchair, Daniel Jones. Johns, Daniel Johns. Yeah, what a waste.
What a waste. And with that, it's Edge Radio Australia. It is the Crypto Hour of Power.
Hang in there, Heidi.
Are you ready to unlock the power of cryptocurrency? At StormRake Crypto Brokers, we make navigating the crypto market simple, secure, and successful. Whether you're new to crypto or a seasoned investor, from Bitcoin to altcoins, gold and precious metals, we deliver 24/7 support to help you stay ahead in the fast-paced world of crypto. At StormRake, your success is our priority. Visit StormRake today, your partner in crypto success. Sign up with StormRake today and take the first step toward your crypto goals. Visit orangebrickroad.com.au in the Services tab, click Broker, or use the link in the description.
Oh, you singing superstar, you.
Oh, yeah, bro. It's a great song.
Absolutely.
And they just thrash it out right at the end, too, you know?
Love it. 25 after 1. How we doing here? How we doing? Jeez, I'm asking the question because I'm here with Brandon. You never know with Brandon. You could be anywhere. It's always the Wild West here. It's Edge Radio Australia doing the old Crypto Hour of Power. And we have the lovely Heidi on the line. Heidi, are you still with us? Did we lose you?
No, I'm still here.
Oh, you haven't done a runner. I love that. That's great. Good start.
Can you hear the music when we go to the music?
A little bit.
I think it's all
okay.
right. Yeah, it's the miracle of telephones.
All righty. Well, before we get into it, what was the name of the song that we're trying to find?
Oh, it was...
Joan Baez. You know River?
Do you know this one?
Yes.
Yeah. Is it by Joan Baez?
The Joni Mitchell one?
Joni Mitchell.
Joni Mitchell.
No wonder we couldn't find it.
Joni Mitchell and the one that Kareem Bailey Ray does with Herbie Hancock is magnificent.
Oh, I haven't heard that one. Oh, well, that gives something for Aaron to do.
Yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, off I go.
He just sits there and does nothing anyway.
That's right, lazy.
Bloody just stares into nowhere.
Yes, we're friends. Can you tell? Jeez, I don't know. Rough gig around here. I'll leave you with it. I'll turn the mic off. I'll just kick back.
Yeah, that's it. Just stare at nothing again, mate. Pretend you actually have a job. Alrighty. We digress once more. Pretty easy to do. All right, so yeah, we basically sort of, before we went to the great music that I provide, we were talking about collating your information and how to do that sort of stuff. If you don't have don't get me wrong, like when I'm talking to you about my bookkeeping and Aaron, especially when you're both together, I zone out and I stop listening, you know, because you guys just start talking tax nerd stuff. But I do, and so what I'm going to say is probably completely incorrect. right? So correct me if I'm wrong. Well, correct me because I'm wrong, rather. Now, my understanding from the last conversation we had was don't panic, Brandon, because what we can do is we can lodge that we are still working on it, and then collate that, and then we can lodge it again the following year if we haven't got all the information yet, and you can basically put it off for a year to 3 years. Is that about? But what he said was, well, let's at least make a start, so we can show them that we are in the actual process of getting everything together. So that's what I want to kind of get across, is if someone's got a crypto for 2 or 3 years and haven't done anything, stop putting it off and actually start the process. Is that about right?
Yeah, and you can always, if they've lodged a tax return and then realise that they should have included their crypto in there, then they can do, or their tax accountant can do an adjustment on the year. So it's not, as long as people are doing the right thing or trying to do the right thing, then there's no issues. You just need to do it.
Yes, if you want anything done in life, the best advice you can have is...
it's just do it.
Just do it, man. Just get it done, But it's like, I suppose it's like making your bed, isn't it? You can sit there and stare at it, or you can just make it.
Yeah.
That's probably
usually easier just to make it, get it out of the way, then you don't have to think about it anymore.
I just find closing the door and walking away, and then I'm out of mind, out of sight. But
Are
anyway.
you one of those people that also buries their head in the sand?
Yes, very correct. Very, very true, mate. Yeah, cool. Well, there's different areas that you can with your crypto and your investments, because we don't just keep it to crypto, but just investments in general. Mm-hmm. Like you can, is it an ABN or a business name? There's also trusts, that you can register in, that sort of stuff. And I know that we'll get into the trusts in a minute. But what are the different ways that you can sort of put your investments into?
So, it just depends on your circumstances and what it is that you're trying to achieve.
Avoid tax.
Just obviously... trusts are good. Trusts are good. Family trusts are good. If you have a partner and you create a family trust, and then you're making purchases from that trust, then the trust holds those assets, and any sort of income derived can then be shared amongst the beneficiaries. So there's lots of different options. Just depends on people's life circumstances, what it is that they're trying to achieve. Yes, if you've got a trust, then you can share the income. Then obviously each individual person's income tax is increased by whatever proportion it is that they're receiving from that trust. So it gives you a little bit more control on how to manage those things. But yeah, there's just a lot of options out there. A lot of people have started investing their self-managed super funds in crypto.
Yep.
So yeah, there's lots of options. It just depends on where people are at in life, what it is that they're trying to do, and there are so many circumstances that come into play when you're deciding what the best structure is. So that's definitely where you would go and talk to your tax accountant or someone that specialises in those sorts of things, and find out all the options and make the right choice for your situation.
Yeah, you mentioned super there. So we can put crypto into super funds now, can we?
Yes. So once you create, if you get an exchange, an account on an exchange in your name, then you would need to do one separately for your self-managed super fund. Okay. And you need to keep good records of everything, but people just need to be particularly careful that they don't mix up funds, accidentally send their super crypto into their personal wallet and things like that. You just need to be sort of extra careful with what you're doing.
Yeah, and that's where you come in, isn't it? Because there's so many variables, time horizons when people have got in, how much they've got, what circumstances they're under, or whatever their goals are to achieve. Whereas speaking to someone like you, you can individualise it and express different options that they can take and then walk them through them options, yeah?
I can give them some guidance, but they're better off speaking with their registered tax agent to get sort of all of the options and understand fully what the tax implications are for those choices that they might make.
But would you agree that you're better off speaking to, say, one of the three people that you know that actually specialise in crypto as opposed to just any sort of registered accountant?
I think if you're, definitely, or any accountants that are learning about crypto and have moved into the space and taken it on and understand that it is a part of life now and it's here to stay, I think they're the best ones to speak to if you're looking to invest in crypto, because they will take all of those things into account and won't shy away from investing in cryptocurrency or try and discourage you.
Yeah, and the guys that specialise in crypto, they keep up with all the laws and all that sort of stuff as well, which is constantly changing. Yeah,
it is constantly. At the moment, there are still, like I said, there are still some grey areas that the ATO hasn't put complete or clear guidance on. So it's a work in progress. And it's just a matter of applying the most logical, reasonable solution or rule to a given situation if there is a grey area. But understanding crypto obviously helps to make those calls.
Yeah, 100%. So, speaking of the understanding of crypto thing, I mean, I'm just going to throw this on you, which is pretty much done the entire interview. We've worked none of this out. What would you, and I ask this of every guest, because I find it hard, and I'm sure maybe you will as well, because we've been into crypto for many years, what do you say to people that are just starting out, and where to begin with them? Like, what would your advice be to people that are, say, crypto curious or, just sort of looking at it or on the fence,
Just start with getting some basic knowledge to understand what it is. We're not IT. I'm not an IT person. I don't know how the blockchain works specifically. I couldn't write code but just get a basic understanding of what it is as a layman to understand the security in it, I think, and just to get a little bit of an idea of what it is or what's going on in the background. And then I would probably anything that you do new, anything that you start looking into, I think one of the best ways to start anything is just talk to people that know it, that do it, and get guidance from them, get pointed in the right direction of where to get some more information, what videos you might watch, what people are. There's so many YouTubers out there, but there's so much stuff that is just not worth listening to. I'm trying to be very careful with my words.
No.
So it's people that are in it and know it. Get some direction from them as to who's best maybe to listen to get some more information. And then if you want to invest, just pick a couple of coins and start there. Just do a bit of research on them, and then maybe buy that. But definitely get some guidance. Obviously, plug for OBR. Just to get yourself set up, talk to someone, get a teacher that can just guide you through the process to make sure that you get things set up correctly, that you're not at risk of people that want to take advantage of newbies, and understand how to keep your wallets secure and maintain what you need to maintain to keep records and just know what you're doing as risk-free as possible.
Yeah, no, yeah. The correct part of that answer is go to orangebrickroad.com.au. And there's
Sorry, short answer. Just go to Orange Brick. I'll help you out.
that's right.
Ding.
Yeah. Well, a couple of things on that is one, obviously you're on the site. So people can contact you like that. But there's also a section there called FAQs, frequently asked questions, and there's about 15 videos there to go for 3 to 5 minutes, and they cover like what is blockchain, what is proof of work, what is proof of stake, how do wallets work, all that sort of stuff. And then we have people that advisors or teachers or whatever you want to call them, where they specialise in different areas. It is talk to people that are in the community. They're not trying to sell you things. They're there to give you guidance. Join the crypto on the Facebook, Crypto Perth or, Blockchain WA, whatever it may be. But, definitely good advice is talk to people that know more than you,
Absolutely. Always. Anything that you want to learn. Because there's always someone that knows more than you. Always.
No
matter how much you think you know.
I don't know about that. I'm pretty clued up on most topics, mate. Lying to myself is one of them. Anyways, what we'll do is we're going to go to a song in a minute because Aaron's not ready, and I just wanted to put him and see the look on his face.
I'm always ready. Born ready, damn it.
He was like, what?
I was on the other screen. Don't do that to me. Fantastic, mate.
But when we come back, we'll go into where you think crypto's going, why you think it's important, and we'll just sort of take from there, Heids. All right?
You know what?
Okay.
I even found your song. Look at this.
What song did you find, mate? It's a
Joni
great
Mitchell.
song.
Edge Radio Australia, the Crypto Hour of Power.
Hang in there, Heids.
Okay.
Ready to take control of your financial future? Welcome to CoinStash, the easiest way to buy, sell, and grow your crypto portfolio. Deposit funds instantly, trade with ease, and manage your investments, all in one secure platform. Earn while you trade with Stashback rewards. Get up to 3% back on every trade. Security is our priority. Your assets are protected with industry-leading encryption and secure wallets. Join thousands of Australians who trust CoinStash to power their crypto journey. Sign up with CoinStash today and take the first step toward your crypto goals. Visit orangebrickroad.com.au in the Services tab, click Exchange, or use the link in the description.
So romantic, mate. What's going on?
I don't know. It's just happened, eh?
2 lovey-dovey songs in a row. You sure this is Edge Radio? I'm concerned.
Beautiful songs, but they almost make you want to kill yourself, don't they? Like, hardly inspire life.
Jeez, that's what you consider beautiful. Okay.
There's some beauty in death, I suppose.
Yes. Now, Heidi, she's gorgeous. She's on the phone still. I can hear her in the background there, and she's putting up with you as a friend, so clearly she's a beautiful person with great patience.
The patience of a saint.
Damn right.
Did you hear the music, Heids?
A little bit in the background.
Yeah.
I love River. But, you can always play some baby animals.
Oh,
Yeah, we did that
yes.
at the start, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, no, is it on the list?
Hang on. No, we've definitely played it.
Oh, no,
definitely
we did,
missed
didn't
it.
we? And we got Torn coming up as well. No, we've already
Yeah,
played
we've done
Torn.
that. Would you? I can get
Oh, my
more baby
God.
animals. Shall I get another baby animal song?
Yeah, bring it on. What baby animals one, Heids?
Oh, gosh, I don't know the names.
No, that's not the name of the song. Oh, gosh, I don't know a name. We'll type that in.
How
and see
about
if that-
Don't Tell Me What to Do? Perfect for us here at Crypto.
There you go. Don't tell me what to do. All right. So anyways, sorry, Heids. We're back. Let's be normal. All right. So you've been in crypto for a while. How do you sort of see where crypto's going? Especially in your field or in any other fields, NFTs or just investment or blockchain technology. Do you think it's something that's going to go away?
Absolutely not. I think it's. I think it will be the new way of exchanging not just currencies, but it'll
Actually,
be.
just sorry to interrupt. Just for people out there, when she says new, she means new. Okay, just putting it out there. Speak English, mate.
That's never going to change.
She's
ever.
always said it like that. New. Just forever.
I can't say it the other way.
I'll give it a go. Come on.
No.
Challenge yourself. Push it.
You.
So sorry to interrupt, mate. It's just people on this channel, like they understand English, so they
Okay.
might have got confused.
New.
New. Cool. So where were you, mate?
I don't know.
Something about crypto, I hear, right?
Yeah, crypto. Oh, yeah, where the technology's going, is it going away, in some of the areas that you think they're embracing?
Yeah, no, I think it'll be. I think it will only grow, and more people in business will understand the best use cases for it. It could be used for contractual obligations as opposed to spending thousands and thousands of dollars to get a contract written up by lawyers. It can be written into the chain, and then it's unchangeable and unalterable. I think there's a lot of applications that businesses can use this technology for. And then, of course, you have the other side where you've got your gaming and your NFTs, and people can already, buy into games and buy characters, and they're owning an NFT so that it's an asset that they're holding.
Yep.
Yeah, there's plenty of use cases, and I absolutely think it can only grow. If something is, if the technology is there and it can be built on and grown and can only go sort of forward, then there's no way to roll back.
Yeah, 100% agree. It's not just about payments, it's grown into so many different areas of our economy, and I think it's going to take over so many different, right down to supply chains, insurance, ticketing, fan-based stuff through the music, NFTs, obviously. All aspects, including the tokenization of real estate, gold mines, just about every aspect of traditional finance is going to be on the blockchain and going to be using crypto. You'd agree with that?
Absolutely. And it's also an excellent way for storing records and information, and it can, in a way that it can't be corrupted. Yeah. So, for example, university degrees that people get in other countries, there are quite a few countries that we, Australia, don't recognise the certificates from there because they could be fraudulent. Yep. But if you had a system in place where you could validate that something was true and correct, then those sorts of things can be broken down. And there's more of a global conversation or a global acceptance of things. And I think that's something that the blockchain provides, breaking down the barriers of each country's regulations.
Yeah, that's right. Even to ownership of real estate. So you actually have it in possession, in your own keys, right down to medical records, just about everything, is going to end up on the blockchain. Well, I like the most about crypto is, we all know where the CBDCs are going to be kicking in, and inflation and the government control of money and that sort of stuff is we can live in a parallel society where we pay things with crypto cards, for example. Now I can go in and just do a tap and go like anything else. I spend my Bitcoin or whatever crypto, but they actually get their currency, whatever country I'm in.
Brilliant, isn't it?
So, yeah, I don't have to hold foreign exchanges, and it's seamless, So,
absolutely. It's a lot cheaper. Anyone that's in business that exchanges, purchases from China or, has to exchange their Aussie dollars for US dollars or anything else, it's expensive. It's extremely expensive. And crypto absolutely reduces that. And I think you brought up the CBDCs. I think once they start happening, that will encourage more people to turn to crypto for currency exchange than is currently happening. Yeah. For purchasing actual more transactional use of cryptocurrencies than currently is.
Yeah, I agree with that, but it's right across the demographic too. You've got sort of international players or companies, multinational companies, to companies that just, function in 2 or 3 different countries, right down to the person at the coffee shop. So like, for example, you just pay with your debit card or something like that. It takes 2 or 3 days to get into their account. Their fees are very, very high, and it's not seamless. Where now you can pay with crypto, it's instantly paid, and they actually save a lot of money because they're not paying these third parties to have custody and then release the funds. So it's actually cheaper,
Yeah, and it's always yours.
That's the key. Because believe it or not, people, if you haven't looked into it, have a very good close look. The money in your bank account is not your money.
Very depressing when we hear it that way, but there you go.
Yeah, that's right.
Better than putting your head in the sand.
So incredibly true.
Yeah, well, it's about taking ownership and empowering yourself, isn't it? Like, and that's to me what crypto is all about, is getting out of traditional finance and, giving yourself a future. So,
yeah.
What's your
experience? It's so much easier now, too, for people to get involved and buy into it. And, all the little people that, like us that don't earn, hundreds of thousands of dollars a year
yep.
can get into all sorts of different investments, whatever interests them, and have the ability to make money out of it. I mean, you can't go and throw $100 into the stock exchange. Really, it's not easy.
It's just going to bounce back.
It's not really worth it.
Yeah, that's right. And you don't really own that stock anyway. It's only on paper,
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I love about crypto as well, is that you can be a mum and dad investor, you can be a hedge fund guy, you can be an Uber driver, right down through the spectrum, and it all gives everybody, we're all on an equal playing field, which is empowering in itself.
It certainly is.
So what would be your advice to people that are looking at getting into crypto? What would you say to a family member or a friend or something like that who's going, oh, what's this Bitcoin thing?
I'd say do it now. We've been watching Terminator.
Oh, look, touch a Terminator feel about that, but okay.
I was trying to pull off Arnie.
Oh, you nailed it. You did.
I've stopped thinking just doing, particularly now. We're in a bear market, so buy in now, and you'll be a happy chappy.
Yeah, you have to live through these market cycles, hey, to really appreciate them. Where people are like, everything's down at the moment, losing their mind. Where people have been in it for a while, just look at it, going, man, this is the time to be buying.
Buy.
Basically, just do the opposite of what everyone else is thinking.
Yes, absolutely. Don't get emotionally involved, and you can't. And that goes for any kind of investment
and marriage. Yeah. Don't commit.
Oh dear.
Yeah. All right, mate. We're going to tie up. Thank you very much for your time. You've been a trooper, mate, because I know that you're wearing a bit of an injury at the moment.
It's a bit of a hard night, eh?
Yeah. Thanks for sharing again.
Yes. Yeah. I actually said to a friend today, the older I get, the better I was, and I certainly know on my recovery.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's a killer now, eh? Like, it's 3 or 4 days for me nowadays.
Yes.
It's mental.
Again, back to your Red Bull, your coffee, and your water.
All right. Well, if people, it's a bit of a shill time, mate. So if people are looking at getting into your services or whatever, how do they get in contact with you, mate?
So I have Facebook page, website. My business is Ready Books Plus, so if you search those, you will find them.
Yep.
Or my email's just Heidi at readybooksplus.com.au, but people won't remember that. So, and on LinkedIn, you can find me on LinkedIn. And I think you've shared all the links in the Facebook post.
And you've got a link through the Orange Brick Road website as well, yeah?
Yeah, it took the words right out of my mouth. That answer was incorrect. The first thing you do is you get on orangebrickroad.com.au and you'll see Heidi there. I'm going to have to train you up, mate. Jeez.
Well, I did have a hard night.
Yeah. No, you're doing very well. Even if you'd woken up full of vitamins today, you've done a wonderful job. So, very pleased to have you. And you're welcome back anytime, Heidi.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Nice to. Thanks for having me.
And just on a side plug before we go is, you you really don't want saints taking care of your stuff, you know. So obviously you're not a saint, mate. So you live like the rest of us. So if anyone needs some real life advice, you're the person to talk to.
Sure. I'm
great.
always up for giving real life advice.
And on our anti-authority type way out, we're going to go out with that baby animal song, mate. Of course, what is it?
What is it?
Oh, come on, how good's the memory? Don't tell me what to do.
Don't tell me what that's the one.
It's Edge Radio Australia.
Good job, Heids.
Oh,
Now go to bed, mate. Have a sleep.
The Crypto Hour of Power.
Introducing the Wayex Crypto Card, your gateway to seamless spending and earning in the digital age. Convert your crypto into real-world currency instantly and spend it anywhere, anytime. With the Wayex Crypto Card, your crypto works just like cash. Supported assets all the majors, with more to come. Secure, fast, reliable, your money, your way. Wayex Crypto Card, where crypto meets convenience. Sign up today and take your crypto further. Link is in the description.
Unlock the power of cryptocurrency with Orange Brick Road as your guide. The homepage provides an overview of our services: crypto education, consulting, trading, tax, bookkeeping, loans, real-world assets, estate planning, scam recovery, and more. Explore our comprehensive courses tailored for beginners to advanced crypto enthusiasts. Our team of experts offers personalized consulting across all aspects of crypto, including everything from how to purchase your very first crypto coin, the importance of security, reporting requirements, and the latest developments in the decentralized finance world. Join our thriving community, attend events, and network with like-minded individuals. Stay up to date with our blog covering the latest crypto trends and analysis. Get started today by enrolling in a course or booking a consultation. Navigate the crypto world with confidence. Orange Brick Road, your path to understanding.